Imagine this. You have a time machine and a piece of technology so advanced it's basically magic. So where do you go? Well, you decide to pop over to the Roman Empire. You've got the power of a modern-day god in your hands. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? No, really, think about it for a second. Your suit alone is worth more than the entire Roman Empire's treasury. You can fly, you can shoot energy blasts from your hands. To them, you're not just some soldier, you are a literal deity walking the earth. It's the ultimate power fantasy, right? But as we're about to see, a fantasy is pretty much all it is. All right, so you touch down. The moment your boots hit that Roman soil, you basically become the center of their universe. Let's just walk through what happens, day by day. So on day one, it's exactly what you'd expect. Pure, unadulterated awe. They don't see technology, they see a divine being. Then, by day two, the local ruler, he gets a little nervous and sends his best warriors to check you out. But, their best steel it's no match for your power. You just take them out without even breaking a sweat. Your invincibility feels totally absolute. And this right here, this is the exact moment the power rushes to your head. An entire civilization is literally kneeling at your feet. You're not thinking about long-term consequences. You're not thinking about the butterfly effect. No, you are just basking in all that glory. And that's your first mistake. A little bit of hubris starts to creep in. So, by day three, you're feeling pretty invincible. But your next challenge, it's not a physical one. It's an attack that your armor is completely 100% useless against. You've just taken down the strongest men in the entire kingdom. You probably think nothing can touch you. But then an old man just calmly walks through all the carnage. He's not holding a weapon. Why? Because his weapon is his mind. And then he just hits you with it. The one question that changes everything. The armor is impressive, but who are you without it? Whoa. See, he doesn't attack the suit, he attacks you. He completely bypasses your technology and goes straight for your sense of self. It's a philosophical attack, and it hits way harder than any weapon ever could. And just like that, the entire power dynamic just flips on its head. You're inside this indestructible armor, right? But you've never felt more vulnerable in your life. That one question reveals that your greatest strength, the suit, it's really just a mask. And it exposed the one weakness your technology could never, ever protect. Your own insecurity. So yeah, that philosophical jab definitely shook you. But on day four, the king decides to try a different approach. He's seen your power, he's seen you get flustered, and now he makes his move. And this is where you make a critical, fatal error. The king's plan is, well, it's brilliant because it's so simple. He doesn't try to fight you, he invites you to a feast. He showers you with praise, appealing to that exact ego the old philosopher just put on blast. He offers you comfort. And you fall for it, completely. Hook, line, and sinker. You take off the suit. And that's the punchline, isn't it? One second you're a god, the next you're just some person chewing on lamb when an arrow hits you. Your reign ends, not in some epic battle, but mid-bite. So much for being a divine power. So you wake up on day five, assuming you even survive the arrow, and the reality of your mistake is just painfully clear. You let a little bit of comfort, a few nice words, cloud your judgment, and now you're paying the ultimate price. And this really gets to the core of the lesson, doesn't it? On one hand, you have this limitless, godlike technological power. On the other hand, what caused your downfall? Something almost embarrassingly human. Flattery and the desire for a good meal. It just goes to show you that our most basic vulnerabilities can completely undermine our greatest strengths. And here is the final brutal irony. You wake up in chains, and who do you see? The king, wearing your suit. He's figured out how to turn it on, and he's posing in it. Your futuristic billion-dollar technology was no match for ancient cunning and strategy. Intelligence, not tech, won the day. And that's the question this whole experiment leaves us with. It's such a powerful lesson about getting complacent. It really forces you to ask yourself, what's my Iron Man suit? What is that great strength in my own life that I just take for granted? And how vulnerable does it actually make me the moment I decide to get comfortable and take it off?